Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And we're off and running from Landover. Bringing this one out of the end zone. And he's brought down inside the 20. Eventful return.
Okay, ready?
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Go!
First play is to the air. Looking right, and he brings it in. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Ready?
The handoff on 3rd and short. Eckler gets the 1st and more. Arrives at the 40. Hits the 20. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 6-0 lead right away. It's an Austin Eckler touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Able to get it to Barkley. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. Third and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, kid, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Third down, 1 yard to go. They go to Barkley again. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
73.
Throwing here hurts. Quick hitter complete. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
From the 47. Got a man, coverage lost him, complete. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
He's got it! And he scores! It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles finish off their opening drive. A.J. Brown, the touchdown! We've seen him do a lot more to reach the end zone on a catch, Brock. That one was kind of fed right to him.
Yeah, they say the running backs have a nose for the end zone. You know who else does? Every skill guy out there, because they want to put a touchdown on the board.
Now the Eagles ready to attempt a two-point conversion. And this is caught, and that bid for the lead works out. They're now up 8-7. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for two. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Ready?
They go play action here. Couldn't connect there. Incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces him.
And down he goes. The Eagles got him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Okay, break.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up third down.
Let's go.
Daniels back to throw. Headed out right. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. Sidney Brown makes the play. Well, great work by the defense there, Brock. Coverage keeping things tight downfield even as he extended the play, and as a result, they pick up the INT.
And the eyes were bigger than the stomach on that throw. It was as if he was committed to it right when he left the pocket. But if nothing opens up, you're going to pay for trying to make a throw that simply isn't there.
Back to throw, Hurts. Reel in at the 7. And he's going to reach the 6 before he goes out. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Got it. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. All right, so this solid first half continues for Brock. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. You always preach about coming out strong, and they've been the ones dictating the tempo. As a result, they add to their lead.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. That one is good, but not before it hit the left upright. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he only manages what used to be the touchback on kick returns, stopped at the 20-yard line.
Come on, set, go!
Eckler running dead ahead. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit.
Trap 50, trap 50. Here we go, shot.
Here's Daniels. This is hauled in by McLaurin. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Trying the inside handoff to Eckler. Blast through midfield. Inside the 30. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders slice the lead down to a couple. It's an Austin Eckler. Wow, great stuff there, Brock. He busted that one open, got downhill, and got in for 6. Huge run there.
Yeah, and this is how you break a game open. He found that lane, and he was gone. What a tremendous effort in the blocking scheme there to just spring him enough so he could take it to the house.
Patterson on for the extra point. This one is up and good. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. Things trim back down to a single-point Brock as they send this off and away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's where they'll begin the drive following the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Hurts setting up to throw. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it. No connection to be made.
Hey, 73.
2nd and 10 now. That pass complete to Goddard. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. They get 28 out of that play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Hurts. He finds the open man there, complete. And he scores! It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to Landover right after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They'll get to work here, 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll run. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Ready, set.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Ready.
He tosses right to the short side. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Hawk 70.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Let's go now. Ready.
Daniels now. It's Dotson on the catch. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. They'll run for this. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Come on now. Was there any doubt who they were going to go to right there? That was always going to be a run play. No problem converting on 4th.
They'll run here on 1st down. Past the 20. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The into the end zone and already at 3 rushing scores. Brock, so they either got to find a way to keep him out, or he's going to run his way into the record books if they're not careful. Patterson on for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Ball at the 33 for first down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. And the Commanders get home, they drop him. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Hey, Silver. Hey, easy, 63, back.
Trying again, following the sack. Open receiver, caught. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
First down, Eagles.
No touch. 73. Now let's get it. No touch.
Hurts to throw. Fires down the middle, and it is caught. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Hey! Very check. Yeti. Hey! No touch.
Hurts looking to throw. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Picked off by Frankie Luvu.
Oh, he was looking, Kate. He was trying to find a lane, but just simply nowhere to go. I don't think he'll be too heartbroken heading to the sidelines, though. He still made the play, took the ball away, got his defense off the field, and now sets his offense up for success.
Got it. Ready?
They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Ready?
Drive starts with an option, right side. He picks up 28 on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Ready?
Shotgun handoff now to Eckler. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And he gets him one as we come up to the 2-minute warning. We're at the 2-minute warning of a high-scoring game so far. My goodness. The Commanders at a deficit. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. The Commanders Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch. Let go.
They're running again. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders get some late points and the lead. It's an Austin Eckler touchdown. Far from the first time we've broken down one of his touchdowns in this game, partner, but man, they seem to get more impressive every time.
And I don't care, Kate, if they're all one-yard plungers, if you're up over 300 yards. A 4-touchdown game will forever live among your greatest career highlights. You can go several games without even scoring one. So to get 4 in one contest, you'll never, ever forget it.
Ready.
He's throwing for it. Buys time, rolling right. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete.
That is a gold star effort by the defense. First and foremost, you got to defend against the run on this short of a field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, that's a win-win.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 31. Got a man open. Complete. And he's out of bounds past midfield. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Here's Hurts. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Go Silver, ready?
Throwing now from the gun. And the Commanders get home and drop in. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the 3rd row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now 3rd down is so much harder.
And it is intercepted, but he couldn't stay in bounds. Ooh, offense catches a break there.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in without a balance.
Takes the snap on 4th down. They connect for the 1st. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. 1st down from the red zone. This one's gone. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. And what a risk, but he can't hang on. No interception, but nearly a turnover in the end zone.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take the lead just before halftime. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. And that is his 3rd touchdown catch. Certainly enough to call this a very good game for him. And we're still in the opening half, so what else might he accomplish before we're done here? Elliott on now to attempt the point after. That's up and through for the point after. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he only gets to around the 15 before being brought down. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he gets this up to the 20 before being stopped. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Hurts. And the catch is made down the right sideline. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Back to throw, Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it sets up 2nd down.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
73.
Throwing here, Hurts. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
The offense not shy about sending him downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. And the Commanders get home. They drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
That's why these coaches get paid, Kate, what they get paid. You got to make adjustments. That's a different look at defense than the one we saw in the first half. And you got to keep fighting, keep scratching, keep clawing, because that effort is going to be key here the rest of the way.
Incomplete. I'm not sure that was an advisable gamble in this spot, partner, as they turn it over on downs. 1st and 10 from the 41. Now the shotgun give to Eckler. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Stayed with Eckler. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Faster.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead.
Let's go now.
Get what you need.
He's got a man left. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Got a man, coverage lost him, complete. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders grab the lead on their first series of the half. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Hurts setting up to throw. He'll get this one to Brown. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. They'll throw on 1st. Pass complete on the screen. They deliver a shot before he can get to the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
2nd and 13. Pass complete to Campbell. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. Hurts. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Mike Samuel makes the play. And the Commanders are finally tackled after a big return. They're going to have the football beyond their own 30 following the turnover.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And they're going to drag him down after a decent gain. He gets up to the 36. A gain of 4 for them. That sets up 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th.
Here we go, here we go.
He's back to throw. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on downs. And he can't do it himself, Brock. He's stuck behind the line for a turnover on downs.
Coach is challenging to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
Campbell hauls it in. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They give to Barkley, left side. And he gets this down to the 22 before being stopped. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up. Hurts to throw. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. His 4th receiving score of the game. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. Got to him early on the return and laid a big hit on it. This our last play of the quarter.
Let's go. Go.
Running right, it's Eckler. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. So we're through 3 here. It's Commanders football, and they'll get to work, coming into the quarter trailing. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Come on. Set.
Running with Eckler again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
Here we go. Set.
Daniels. Throw complete to Eckler. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Go now.
Working quickly here.
18 Cardinal. Mustang 19. Bronco 80.
They give it to him again. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Offense in the hurry up here.
60 Eagles. Dragon 60.
He'll throw it. The Eagles swarm in and take him down. And the defense comes through. 4th down, that much tougher.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
Desperation time on 4th down. Forced out to his right. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. And they don't get a desperately needed 1st down. They're going to still trail after they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Hey, 73.
Hurts looking to throw. He's got it near the 8. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Working inside the red zone. Able to get it to Barkley. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. He is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook. He knocked him back across the line.
Throwing from the gun. Into traffic, complete. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles holding just a 1-point advantage. So now here's 3rd and goal.
Great. Tiger Hornet. Hey, Silver.
Looking to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here he is to throw. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles get some all-important insurance. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. The 5th of the game for him, tying the NFL single-game record. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did. And it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
A big spot for the Eagles now as they go for 2.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Back to throw. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion.
I've heard great receiver coaches say, watch your fingers wrap around the ball. You know, it's pretty clear you should have had that one, and you didn't get the job done. And 2 points, well, they're left on the table.
Return coming from the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level. They want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
And he's got 4 on the run. And that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
Let's go now.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Looking to throw it. They dump it off to the back. And he works this to the 38 before going down. A gain of 27 yards there. And that'll be good for a Washington first. New set of downs for him at the 38. Throwing now. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
Ready.
To throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. It's caught. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. It's enough for a first down. Nice find by the rookie quarterback from LSU. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Here we go. Here we go.
The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go.
Now to throw. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders get it down to a single point. It's an Austin Eckler touchdown. That one right down the middle. And we're all knotted up. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the 4th quarter and you feel that momentum being lost, that's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that 3rd phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
He'll look to throw it. That's incomplete left side. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Setting up to pass. This one falls incomplete.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately no connection to be made.
Back to throw it. That one is incomplete, so the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL where they come down to a play or 2 and 3rd downs. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
Looking to throw. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. Still one more in their pocket to use.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles, barring a miracle, will win this game. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. His 6th of the game. That's the first NFL player to catch that many in one contest. Wow. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
Ready, break.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
One final shot here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
The city of Philadelphia is one of rich history and passion, and you can always count on the ladder when you step inside Lincoln Financial Field. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Opening play, and Stroud will throw it. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. That's big Jordan Davis powering in to drop it. Well, if they have any thoughts of coming in here and getting this road victory, that's not the way to start it out on the first play of the game.
Yeah, one thing you always say when you go on the road, take the crowd out of the game. They actually brought the crowd into it by permitting that sack right out of the gate.
Stroud sets up the play action. Dumps it off to Mixon. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Stroud off the play fake. Finding Mixon here again on back-to-back plays. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball and let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. A first carry here for Joe Mixon. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
I felt that one all the way up here. How about that big man laying out and making that catch?
Yeah, that wasn't a 180-pound wideout. That was a tight end. Play action. Stroud now. That's going to be caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
Mixon trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense, because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
Mixon again, and he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Joe Mixon punching it in from a yard away. And the Texans will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Well, just about an ideal start to this one offensively, because on the road, you want to make sure you quiet the home crowd early. And how do they do it? Nice march to start things off. Let the run game find its footing early. That drive certainly checked a lot of boxes, and they finished it off with a touchdown run.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Over the middle here to Brown. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
15 more yards there, and quickly another 1st down.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 45-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Well, only 3 plays in here, but really, Charles, a solid start for this offense. And now we'll see if they can continue their mission to end this drive in 6.
And I wonder if their play caller right now is reflecting on that last big play that they've had on this drive. Do you come back with something similar, or do you have a counter to it to kind of show it and go to something else and create another big play?
Hurts sets up to throw it.
This time for Smith, and it's intercepted.
Jalen Petrie picks it off.
And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD.
Well, we went from scoreless to 13-0 in a hurry. First, their offense had the touchdown, and now the defense comes through with one.
You can't get a better 1-2 punch than that. Follow up a touchdown offense by getting one on defense. If they keep that effort up, you'll take the other sideline out of this one very quickly.
And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead, and they'll move it up to the 40.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Great, set. Tiger Hornet. Hey, Silver. No touch.
Hurts now hoping to make up for that pick 6. And that's going to be caught downfield by Brown.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Call that a very strong gain of 24. But no matter your experience level as a quarterback, you throw an interception on that first drive, maybe a little shaken up. Nice response there to get their first down.
I think you make an excellent point. I don't care who you are. You throw an interception, it's going to get to you a little bit. But the ones that we've seen that are the best, you never notice it. They don't come to the bench, throw their helmets, they don't do any of that. They just go back out the next drive and act like it never happened, and that's what we're seeing here.
That one complete down the field to Smith.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, an 8-yard touchdown run.
And the Eagles have cut it back within a score.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that'll make our score 14-7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Going deep for Diggs. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And they'll go play action here with Stroud. Forced out to his left. Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good, and then you give up the touchdown on the last drive, now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
Here's Hurts to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
That's good for an Eagle.
Go Silver, ready?
From the gun, it's Hurts. This is caught. It's Brown. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 16 yards. A little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there. And now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack. And you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line. And he's able to take it into the end zone.
They're going to run it with Barkley. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
That one out wide and intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. Inside the 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Well, mistake there by the offense, Charles. They tried to pick on a Pro Bowl corner in coverage there.
And not the smartest decision. He reminded him that he was a Pro Bowl corner with not only the pick, but the pick six.
And those guys who have that designation, sometimes they get a little bit bored in games because people try to avoid them. They absolutely love it when they get challenged, and it's a chance to remind everyone exactly why they were tagged as one of the best in the league the prior season.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for two. Hurts will throw. And he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7. And they turn the pick 6 into a pick 8 with that two-point conversion.
I love how you upsell. That is outstanding right there. What a big-time play. Big switch in how this game was going, and then they capitalize a little bit on top.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 7. And Stroud now to throw. Dancing to his left. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down.
Here we go.
Now Stroud. This goes out wide for Mixon. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down. An option handoff here to Mixon. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Stroud working out of the gun. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate God.
They intercept Stroud again, the third time in this game. It's Devin White, the linebacker, and the Eagles will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you've thrown this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
63, 63, hey, 73, 73.
Hurts. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he rifles one incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on third down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Got a man, it's Brown. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
Great, set. Tiger Hornet. Hey, Silver. Hey, easy, 63, bang. 73. Delta.
Back to throw again. It's caught. Smith. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Get it. Hey.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Elliott on for the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
He's got the hook up with Diggs. Touchdown, Texans. Stephon Diggs, 60 yards. And the Texans get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I see a surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Go Silver, ready? 63. Hey, 73.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Hurts. Man open left side is Brown. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Alpha, alpha, alpha. Nice. No touch.
They'll look to throw here on first down. It's caught inside the 25. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Well, he worked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively, just too hard to keep him under wraps, and delivers a big play here for this offense.
Hey, Silver, Silver, Silver. Hey, easy, 63, 63, pass. 73, 73. No touch.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Hey! Yeti, Yeti! Man! No touch!
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hurts. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
Crowd left Yeti! Crowd left Yeti! Go Silver, ready? No touch!
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Touchdown! Devontae Smith on the receiving end from Jalen Hurts. And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. And this drive, Charles, very well timed as they score with very little time remaining in this first half.
And I'm reminded that they get the second half kickoff as well, so they can break this one wide open before the other guys have a chance to possess the football.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Flush to his right. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Stroud looking to throw. He's got an open man. It's Diggs on the comebacker. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Stroud. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Nico Collins as time expires in the first half. And the Texans are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. You knew time was going to run out, so this had to be in the end zone, and somehow they were able to find a window and get it done.
Very easy for us to talk about up here that, yes, all that had to happen, but when time's running down, sometimes your brain compresses a little bit too. They showed great poise, understanding of situation, making sure they got to the end zone in order to complete that pass and take a nice momentum into the locker room.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Now a hit and a loose football. And it looks like the defense has got it. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. So that's a solid start to the second half. You come out of the lockers losing, thinking you're kicking it away, not going to have it, but boom, the fumble, they get it right back.
I don't know whether they even drew that up on the board or was it just said, but they had to have it. They needed a spark to get them going here in the second half, and they got it right away.
Now be pulled in downfield by Collins. A good pickup there, a 22.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
Mixon with a first down carry. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Back to Mixon on second down. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime means had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. C.J. Stroud, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Texans are an extra point away from evening this one up. So a strong drive here to lead off this third quarter. That has them an extra point away from tying things up.
And, partner, this is pretty much what they envisioned when they were sitting there in the locker room thinking about getting things going to start here in the third quarter. Getting out there, a field goal would have been fine. But going ahead and scoring here, an extra point away from tying things up, that's exactly how they drew it up on the board.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half.
63, 63, 63.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And that one into the hands of Brown downfield. And they get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 25 yards that time.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Hey, 73, 73. Crowd left Yeti. Crowd left Yeti.
Throwing is Hurts. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Hey, Tiger Hornet. Hey, Silver, Silver, Silver. Hey, easy, 63, 63, bang. No touch.
To throw once more on second and 10. Hurts. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. Third and long. Back to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
They're going on fourth down with Hurts. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. They'll try to get the run game going. This is Mixon. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
Rolling to his right. Pass incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Here's Stroud.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And the Texans are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that third down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field. Defensively, make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line.
That was a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. So a costly INT in the end zone, no less, puts the brakes on their potential scoring drive.
So many teams stick with the passing game down near the goal line because they see it as an extension of what they do between the 20s. But as we said many, many times, the further you drive, the more the field shrinks. And that was a nice job of making a play on the football and coming away with the interception.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
Second down, here's Barkley again.
Powering his way forward, and he'll be out right at the 35.
46 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down.
They'll go to Barkley again.
And this is going to be an Eagles first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities. And we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
So first and 10 now in Houston territory, right at the 40.
They'll try the left side with Gainwell.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 33-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
A handoff, Barkley running left, muscles him off. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And if you're thinking field goal from here, it's 48 yards. I think they'd like to get him a little help now on 3rd down and move it closer.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he is going to have an Eagles first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
Well, it wasn't a goal line situation, but how about the goal line formation on 3rd and short? They went in and went heavy. No surprise on who was going to get the football. How about the power exhibited there?
Yeah, that was just put a hat on a hat, drive forward. Nice job to pick it up.
Here's Hurts to throw. This one complete down the field to Goddard.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A really nice gain of 25 yards. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Barkley will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
Oh, the sneak. It's Hurts. And he'll get it. He's over for the touchdown. Jalen Hurts scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Eagles go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points.
And these Eagles may have been the first to really perfect this play. Let Hurts take the snap, then get some help pushing from behind. This was so successful, some folks, including me, were calling for this play to be outlawed. But while it's still in the books, no one runs it better than Hurts, and he takes this one in.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Stroud out of the gun here. He finds his running back, Mixon. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. A shotgun snap to Stroud. That is caught, and he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield, and when they see openings, take their shots.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and it's 2nd down. Stroud off the play fake. Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the 2nd half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. Running left, it's Barkley. And good work there in open space. He's got this all the way down now to the 32.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Well, not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Hurts.
That is caught. It's the tight end got it. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Great.
They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Eagles have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the fourth quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
Elliott now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Hey, Stream, this nigga Sad was really ass. Nigga really, he's not like that. That nigga really sucks. You know what I'm saying? Nigga thought he was going to come out here and get a dub. I scored 35 points in the second quarter. I'm that guy.
Here's 1st and 10.
He's a fucking bum. Bitch!
Here's Stroud. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 30.
What is that going to do, Sal? What's that going to do? Nothing.
As he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Here we go.
Stroud to throw it. And this is incomplete.
He's a fucking bum.
6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Stroud. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal. Now Stroud. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
Hey, south. Nike Texas. White, Tony.
4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
Go Silver, ready? 63, 63, 60. No touch.
On 2nd and 10. Hurts. And that's going to be caught downfield by Brown. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Eagles have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. And this win now going to look a little more lopsided on the scoreboard, CD. Now, some may have run out the clock in that scenario, but they wanted to put their foot on the gas, get one more touchdown, and they did just that.
Well, partner, I would say the tradition.
It's that one weak-ass world. Tell that bitch-ass nigga stop crying. Nigga. On your ass. Bum-ass nigga.
Of that play because it played out exactly as it was drawn up. It almost would have been a shame not to.
Yeah, fuck, bro. Fuck. Fuck, bro. Shut your bitch ass up, nigga. You're a fucking bum. Don't ever try to play me ever again, bitch.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
They got his man complete. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game.
This nigga singing like he won the game or something. He's a fucking bum. You're a bum, bitch.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Eagles are winners here as we say so long from Philadelphia.
I came in nothing but them raps, the clothes on my back, them L-dogs, nothing but them blacks, the A, with a black man is debonair. I'm talking about a black man's heaven here. Shorty, we going where the destination is manifested. We learn how to collect reparations and invest it. I went from dressing the coldest to catching the COVID, to blessed with success to promote it, to just go.
Yeah, buddy, you ready or not? Don't really care if you was or you wasn't LeBron. From now on, I'm calling the shots. I don't really care about your hating little daddy LeBron. Your mammy's a pity. Anytime I get beside myself, I remind myself from. Think I gotta go through. I don't like therapist, I don't like most. You love me, my go-to. Love a thing blind on top like Goku. Just left Noble, back in my dojo. Channel like Aura, got the whole Roku. Big dog from the Tether Road told you. Wait, don't even know you. Step right, I'm a long trip. Blink at my VIP. One brick, one miss, Rich took his check, I know. We talking start like ball high, pretty face guy like, bruh, how do I exist? In the gym every day, I'm one miss. I'm a daddy like, boy, don't blow my shit. I got it. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goated. 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 Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goated. 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 Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Bro, I'm godlike, I'm judgy. I can't touch this girl, she musty. Bro, you flexing on IG. People like you disgust me. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. These women love me, bro. They tryna me. That's the wrong way, me back. Yeah, buddy, if you get lucky, it'll get yucky. Little buddy touch me, I can turn auntie into a. I'm in the S5 facing cuffy, cause I can't name that nigga but me. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Me.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. It's Jake Elliott, ready to get this one kicked off. And we're underway here in South Philly. Justice Hill to return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here's first and 10. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Reed Blankenship coming up from his safety spot to make the stop. Second and 7. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Hey, move! 13.
Here's Henry. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Kevin White at time on the stop. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll go again here with Henry. And he'll get this close to a first down. It's about 7, maybe a yard short of the first down. They'll try and run for this with Henry. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Baltimore.
Over the last couple years, Mike, we've seen the trend in the NFL is that third down has really become a passing down, but not here. Not for this team. They keep the ball on the ground. They're able to pick up a big gain. Fresh set of downs.
And he's in. Nelson Aguilar. Touchdown, Ravens. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish...
And this one is blocked. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. Britton Covey now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Throwing to begin. It's Hurts. They left a man wide open downfield. He's got him. And he's going to take this one all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Well, that was a pretty easy touchdown. He was wide open, Greg. Easy chance to close the deal, and they do with a touchdown.
And, Mike, it just appears to me that's just a breakdown defensively. You can't allow a receiver to not only be so open it's an easy pitch and catch, but then to have the space to operate after the catch to finish that one off in the end zone.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Jackson now to throw on first down. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target, and it'll bring up second down. Off the play fake, Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. From the gun, Jackson. And this ball incomplete on third down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
Back deep for the Eagles, Britton Covey. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Hey! Tiger Hornet! Hey, Silver. Don't touch.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Hey, easy, 63, bang! 73, round up Yanni. Don't touch it.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Oh, he's got a man. His tight end got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Hurts will try it again. And he's in. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Eagles. Greg, offensive coordinator's script at the start of the game. This script has read perfectly. What a great start for this offense.
It just seems like every play this offensive coordinator dials up is perfectly timed and then perfectly executed. They've been aggressive. They've been efficient right since the start of this one. And I'll tell you what, Mike, they continue to build on this lead here early. This is going to be a long day for this defense.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here comes Hill on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. Jackson looking to throw. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. And he will go all the way. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore. Point after now from Tucker. He's got it. And the Ravens move back to within 1.
Eagles 14, Ravens 13. Justin Tucker will kick off for Baltimore.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Crowd love Yeti. 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 No touch.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
63, 63, hey, 73, 73. No touch.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Back up to his own goal line, Hurts. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
I like the aggressiveness of taking the shot there, but the downside is, Mike, when you find yourself backed up this close to your own end zone, now it brings up 4th down. That is not an enviable situation to find yourselves in. You either got to punt this ball away and play field position, or if you keep that offense out there, you better have a play you feel really good about.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run it with Henry. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So after 1, it's the Eagles with the early advantage. And we're back in Philly in a moment.
DC ready?
Jackson now on 2nd down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Now a screen set up for Henry. Trying to find some seam out there, but he will not. They get him behind the line, and 4th down is coming up. Here's Jordan Stout now. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to hit another good one. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. First carry for Saquon Barkley. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
A corner who is not only a good tackler, Mike, but a willing tackler can be a huge asset to any defense. So often they get a bad rap, They're considered just pass defenders. They want to run around. But for a guy to be able to come up and force the run and keep this to no gain, man, that makes a big difference on any defense.
And Marlon Humphrey is there, and he picks it up. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up 1st and goal.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus, and that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
On the give, here's Henry. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3. Henry tries to pull his way in. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
That's going to wind up incomplete. They tried for 2, and it does not pan out. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Harris Campbell now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. First and 10. Here's Hurts. Open man downfield is Smith. And he will take this one in. 73 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep in the pass play for 6.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Hardy now with the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On first and 10, Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Big start to this drive with a gain of 26.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Jackson now. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. And he will score. Rashad Bateman Touchdown, Baltimore. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Tucker for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Ravens will up the lead to 5. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. On the return, here comes Campbell. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now Hurts. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there. And that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results. Not exactly the type of drive to write home about, Mike. 3 passes, 3 incompletions, no yards gained. And I really can't blame any of these fans who have continued to voice their frustration, especially after that last series of play calls.
They're indeed going. It's Hurts. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. A 1st down throw for Jackson. He'll find Aguilar. Complete. And he will get into the end zone. Nelson Aguilar. Touchdown, Ravens. That's his 2nd touchdown so far. Here is... And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start of this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. On the return, here comes Campbell. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. On 1st down, it's Hurts. That one pulled in by Brown. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
Great, sir.
At the 40-yard line.
Here's Hurts. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think that play probably results in a completion if that protection just holds up a little bit longer. It was that initial pressure in the face of the quarterback that forced him to get rid of that ball a little bit earlier than he wanted. Disrupts that timing, ruins the play.
They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15 and a first down.
And as a defensive coordinator, this just drives you nuts. You have a team in 3rd and long. You think you're going to go rush the passer. What do? They change it up. They slip the offensive lineman out in front of the back and drop it off, and he picks up a big gain and converts the first down.
This one intercepted. It's the safety, Eddie Jackson. And the Ravens are going to get this back at their own 34-yard line.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And really the key to this play was just how fast he was able to get through his progressions. His mind was able to process and go from 1 to 2 to 3 so quickly that he was able to get the ball to the right target on time. And I think so often those two things are different. Being open is one thing. Being open and getting the ball on time, that's what leads to success. And that's what we saw here. And this is when it just gets very frustrating as a defense, because this is what it's been like all day. The pass rush is good, but just not quite good enough. They let him slip through, and he burns them with big yardage.
Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. The Ravens turn things over to their field goal unit. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt. Tucker's kick is good. And the Ravens going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we've reached halftime, and the visiting Ravens are in front. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin then. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now it's Hurts. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
All right, Mike, you know me. I tend to be an offensive guy, so if we're taking a big shot to start this half, I'm thinking touchdown. But rather, we go interception to begin the second half. Now, still an exciting play. I think we're going to see both sides willing to continue to take these risks, take these chances, throughout the rest of this second half.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Aguilar goes off in motion. Here comes the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of that. They get him down behind the line. Third and long. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. That's a pickup of 17. Good for a Raven first down. Now Jackson on the move. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. On the handoff, it's Henry. And he's into the end zone. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Tucker's extra point up and good. And the Ravens will extend this third quarter lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. On the return, here comes Campbell. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
No touch. No touch.
A first down throw for Hurts. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it. Probably a little bit earlier than you would have preferred.
Here's a third and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Looking for Campbell. He's got it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Again, Hurts. Pass downfield is caught by Brown. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
That's another Eagles first down.
Hurts again. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Stevens. Oh, big hole left side to the 20. The pick six for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see. And it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum build.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
No touch that. Go Silver, ready? No touch.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
63. Hey, 73. No touch.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Hurts and Brown connect, and it's a first down for Philly.
For Eagles, first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Back to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
63, back. 73. Crowd left Yanni. No touch.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll get this one complete to Brown. Second time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one.
Hey!
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Yanni. Man, crowd left Yanni. No touch.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete, but a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Crowd left Yanni. Crowd left Yanni. Go Silver, ready? No touch.
Hurts will try it again. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be brought down. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
No touch.
To the air again. Hurts. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second and goal.
No touch.
To throw is Hurts. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And now third and goal coming up.
No touch. 63. No touch.
Now Hurts. It is brought in the end zone. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Hurts to throw. And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Party now with the return. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. On first and 10, Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
First down, Ravens.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he will score again. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. On the return, here comes Campbell. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Great. Set. Crowd left Yeti. Alpha. Dash. Delta.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. Oh, he's got a man. His tight end, Goddard. And he's out of bounds here. It's a big pickup at the end here of the third quarter of play.
Eagles 27.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Great. Set. Delta.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. Not much there, maybe a yard.
Delta, set.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Ravens' 36-yard line.
Tiger Hornet. Hey, Silver. Delta.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. This one complete to Campbell. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Hey, easy 63. Crowd left Yeti. 73. Delta.
Hurts. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Delta, set. Hey. Delta.
Hurts now. That one is caught by Campbell. And the Eagles are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Yeti. Delta.
Hurts. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. Touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. It's the safety, Eddie Jackson.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
So the Eagles will use their first time out here. Down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here, trying to get an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. they're going to take over possession.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's the fullback, Ricard. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short gain.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit. After that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line.
No touch that. Hey, crowd left Yeti. No touch.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Crowd left Yeti. Go Silver, ready? No touch.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
63. No touch that. Hey, 73. Crowd left Yeti. Crowd left Yeti. No touch.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Open man downfield is Smith. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
Out.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Man, Tiger Hornet. No touch.
Again, Hurts. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Hey, easy, 63, 73. No touch.
Hurts again. That's in the end zone and intercepted. It's the safety, Eddie Jackson.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Aguilar goes off in motion. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down. go right back to Henry. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 35-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Henry. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Now Jackson on the move. And that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
A 1st down throw for Hurts. That's deep for the back of the end zone. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc, and that's exactly what happened here.
No, we changed it. Shut up.
2nd down, Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. Now the Ravens use their first timeout, and they'll stop with 28 seconds to go in the game.
Well, I think one thing's for sure, Mike. I don't think we're seeing an offense that is comfortable with this late lead, and they for sure are not letting their foot off the gas. They're continuing to put pressure on the defense and say, hey.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point.
Make room on my plate. I just said my grace and then I ate. Got a particular taste. I just stuffed my pockets in my face. Okay, let's have a debate. We talking about, I promise I'm feeling the way. I took the bodies up out of my closet. I buried them deep and they still in the way. I know some got baptized. Guys, they can't put the drilling away. Had to part ways with the sad vibe. Bad guy, you might be a villain today. Ask God why I didn't get an answer. Why I lose my brother to... Why I lose my grandma to cancer? Why me? God, I need answers. Why young straight out of Atlanta? Why the judge and the cops trying to jam us? Why I keep getting all of these chances? Why me? God, I need answers. Speak your mind and you might get canceled. Pick your ring and it cost me a phantom. The witness, the evidence tampered. Dirty money, the safest to hamper. Yeah, my just star and I stamped her. P.E. Jordan 3, this a sampler. I don't wanna do it, but I gotta do it. Gotta. If it's me or you, he got fire, a lot of fluid. Gotta wait from the haters, say hallelujah. Be crazy, be the closest to you. It's okay, cause they know that I come to do it. Hold your VO for Virgil, exclusive Louis. I hit a Ewing, it's hitting and glistening the movies. If it's smoking the dough, then I'm tending to it. Watch when I step here, come my belt. Angel on my shoulder, but the devil on the left. I got a meal, not a meal from a shelf. I do it alone, I own myself. Stay home for you, don't get... Playing dirty here below my belt. I'ma get the bag, do the show myself. I had to show myself. Make room on my plate. I just said my grace and then I ate. Got a particular taste. I just stuffed my pockets in my face. Okay, let's have a debate. We talking about, I promise I'm feeling the way. I took the bodies up out of my closet. I buried them deep and they still in the way. I filled up the crib with cars, halls with all in all. I'm still having space. Got a particular taste, picky eater, I guess. But I'm some stuff in my face. She got a natural rap like a natural do like the she don't like. I was outside of the building, I'm on in the spot when it big, then you gotta have faith. I'm in a minute, I said ever since we lost bro, it ain't really much more I can take. But then when it's late, mama told me to pray, I do that cause you know I can play. You felt the fill up for real, we got rise in the back, but you know we ain't coming to play. You be up playing the States, I be up playing abroad with the mates. Make room on my plate, I just said my grace and then I ate. Got a particular taste, I just stuffed my pockets in my face. Okay, let's have a debate, we talking about, I promise I'm feeling the way. I took the bodies up out of my closet, I buried them deep and they still in the way. Open up the rhyme book and read the composition. I can truly give about the competition. I'm in another atmosphere, I'm on another mission. Yeah, you know that boy Logic put pen to page like a petition. You always switching up your whole position. I can see it in your face like an esthetician. Food for thought, it's the highest caliber nutrition. Everything come out my mouth, that's my whole cognition. I got out the hood, then got money in addition. I remember when that boy ain't had no pot to. They wouldn't let me in, so I never asked permission. Tours like a war, I'm getting minimum 5 mil permission. Hit the ignition and beat the emission. Like a clinician more than a musician. My flow rare like a first edition. Report for dismission. Everything I ever thought of, it came to fruition. King of the transition. We never switch and peep the acquisition, no omission. Your lyrics dry it in the prepare for collision. Then the satellite that's on an orbiting mission.
I remember we didn't have any permission. Never forget it, we on a mission. I remember that they didn't even want to listen. Now we cooking, we ain't even in the kitchen. I remember we didn't have any permission. Never forget it, we on a mission. I remember that they didn't even want to listen. Now we cooking, we ain't even in the kitchen.
Hey, yo, fresh out the fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black slap, what do that mean? It mean that